win. So somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the carry, it's Mullins. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll turn to Corum on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 7. And the Chargers' first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 29. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Complete to Nico Collins. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Corum straight ahead. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 9-yard line.
Again, it's Corum. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and goal for McCarthy. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're brought out by the 7th-year pro out of Washington State. You and I have known this guy for a long time, Brock. It's Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen.
Minshew on first down. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Minshew. Brought in right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute.
Sends him right up the middle, and he blocked it. This is gathered up inside the 40. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Every single punt should be out quick. Can't be a hiccup. No hesitation. If there's an extra second at any point, you really do give one of those guys off the edge time to go get it and put their hand on it.
So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you'll start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Minshew now on 3rd down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. 1st and 10, Minshew. That's Cup on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 2nd and 5. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Minshew working from the gun. He's got it near the 8. He has the touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He drives it up to the 24. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. McCarthy keeping the pedal down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down. At the 24.
From the 24. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Throwing on first is Minshew. Escapes the pocket. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go.
First throw for the backup now. Ducking it off here to Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throwing this back in the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Point after kick converted by Zerline. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. McCarthy keeping the pedal down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They are going for it. McCarthy. They connect for the first. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down, Chargers.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A run here with Mullins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and they will finish that runner. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. Back to throw. Here's White. Finds him on the crossing route. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Zerline with the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. the grab in bounds, left side. That's 16 on the pickup. Well, Pete Carroll's never going to shy away from battling the officials. We both know that. He's got the challenge flag out. Now, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. They're going to run on first down with Corum. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
11 on the play. And the Chargers
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Oh, they got it, intercepted along the goal line. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Now it's White. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 6-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second now. Well, now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Raiders might be able to get some points late after the interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Down and 18.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And hopefully he can get this one away without incident. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. On the option, here's Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's White to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Mixon can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. They send him straight up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Starting the 3rd with Corum. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down run by Corum. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. McCarthy to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
A give to Corum. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Corum gets it again here. 2nd down. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
They'll run with Mullins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Play action, McCarthy.
33-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 36.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
First down, ball at the 36. Now White. It is cut left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. White looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun. Go left side, caught by Bryant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Let's go. Back to throw. Here's White. Finds his man over the middle. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. White to throw it. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. The Chargers and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He lofts it deep left. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him on the slant. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Chargers.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. On the carry, it's Mullins. Blast through midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. He got 24 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Mullins now. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Offense working quickly.
Taken down back at the 42.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter.
McCarthy sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. McCarthy keeping the pedal down. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Rolling again now, McCarthy. Catch is made in close. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 22.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, Minshew. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Minshew working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the ground again with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
4. Man in motion here. 3rd and short. Here's Minshew. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
What you need, why you know everybody's not to your reader. Wake up every morning, you watch
Important moments as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that makes it second and long.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
McCarthy throwing here. And they pick him off again. Chuck Clark has it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes.
The Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
So 7 brings up second and 17 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll start on the ground, Coral. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 5 on that first step. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 24, taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Raiders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the claim have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this thing.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Shotguns. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 3. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
First down from the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers down by 10. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Collins got it left side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. It's caught by Wilson. And it's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Keeping it with Mixon. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came with the
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.